Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We take a look at the label, we read everything on the label, we take a look at the artwork, we see what they're trying to sell us, we crack it open and see if it meets expectations. A couple things first, we always use the same glassware for all of our tastings, that way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. Also, when most people do a tasting, they will take a look, they'll sniff, sip, and let you know what they think. Well, I sip first. Why? I'll let wine expert Fred Dax explain it all to you. He does a lot better than I can. Finally, all beer should be served at the correct temperature. Lagers should be 37 to 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and ales 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. If you want to know what temperature your beer should be served at, just click on the banner right up there and I'll let you know. All right, we have the good folks at ThermoWorks sent me one of their lollipop thermometers so that we can check the temperature of all of our beers. There is a link in the description box if you are interested. So, what do we have today? Today from Alewife Brewing in Queens, New York, their Festbier. And they've got the Bavarian colors on there. They've got the blue and the white. There you go. $5.99 at the local beer barrel. It is 6% alcohol by volume. And it is brewed and packaged by Alewife Brewing in Queens. It says visit alewife.beer. It is brewed with Kveik yeast. I have a feeling all of their beers are brewed with Kveik yeast. I'm going to have to get in touch with these folks and talk to them about that. Good idea. All right, so that means it does have a house yeast, a house flavor to it. As far as the malt goes, I'm expecting a copper, darker amber color, a slightly sweet beer, because Oktoberfest beer is, at least when I was there in 1988, it was slightly sweet. It had a little bit of hop to the flavor, but the more of the hop was kind of a floral hop in the aromatics. It was fairly effervescent, and it held a good head. So let's crack this open and see if it meets those expectations. Well, it's a little light colored for an Oktoberfest for my way of thinking, but it fits in there. It's okay. It's still the profile. Okay, well, it looks like an Oktoberfest. Let's see for right temperature. We're in just at 50 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's a little bit warm. It's been out of the fridge, so that might mean that we're going to get a little bit more of the flavors than we normally would if it was chilled down. So that might be a good thing. All right, well, it looks like an Oktoberfest. Let's see if it tastes like an Oktoberfest. Prost! Yes, I always take 2 sips. The reason for that is my taste buds, they need to, they're most of the time not paying any attention. They're just lazy, hanging out, just whatever. And so most of the time they're napping, so they have to be woke. Well, I just woke them. Let's see what their olfactory friends have to say about that. That's funny, there's a violet, like violet, the flower violet, aromatic to this, which is a smidge unusual. And a bit of a dusty aromatic. Where that's coming from, it might be the yeast. Let's see what the taste buds have to say about that. Yeah, there's an interesting flavor there. It rounds out the sweetness. It isn't as sweet as I was expecting. However, now it really starts. This is what I call a 5-second beer. It takes 5 seconds for you to hit you. You got to, while you're sitting there talking about it or thinking about it, all of a sudden it goes, hey, you forgot this, and well, that's what it is. It's a slow developer, but it does, and it develops fully. but there's a smidge more of hop to this than I was expecting. Lack of sweetness, but sometimes that is the way they play around with the style. However, so it looks like, it kind of tastes like it's close enough. Well, it's close. It's close. Does it meet my expectations of an Oktoberfest beer? No, but it is. It doesn't say Oktoberfest. It says Festbier. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that does Alewife Brewing in Queens, New York, does their Festbier meet expectations? Yeah, sure it does. Yep, why not? If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the thumbs up. We'd really appreciate a comment and share us with your beer friends. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.